backlighting. Just want to be sure we're good. I think we're good. Nice. Actually, give me a second. Yep, things look good. Alright. I'm kind of just started a little late here, but kind of getting pre-show and everything taken care of. It's been a while since I did one of these, so I wanted to make sure I had everything set. Luckily, OBS is a nice enough program to keep all my settings. I really should turn autofocus off on the camera and kind of get that taken care of if I can. I'm not sure how much I can do while streaming. Actually, let me sit back a little here. I'm sure that might change. God, my neck is so stiff. It's gonna be really irritating for you guys to keep watching me adjusting this, but I'm sure we're okay. Okay, exposure. There we go. That's much better. Contrast. That's alright. Take general brightness up just a little. That looks pretty good. So, just refresh these pages. Make sure everything is set. Send things out. My social pages. Okay. Man, really? Twitter? Just... Alright. So... we'll leave it at that, I suppose. Okay, don't need this open. All that should be good, so... drop in full screen. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to have to move my little picture of me or not. But, hi guys, Ben here from Cinderblock Studios, and welcome to another episode of Cinderblock Studios Plays. This time I'm switching games from my last couple streams when I did Soma, which I basically rage quit. So I wanted to do something a little more, hopefully lighthearted, a little bit brighter, something easier to see. So this is called Dust and Elysian Tail. And I was actually looking at this this afternoon. And I was like, it just occurred to me that the tail in Elysian Tail is like an animal tail, not as in T-L-E being a tale or a legend, so I found that rather interesting. It didn't even occur to me. I kept saying it, I kept thinking about it as a story, not as an animal, but I think this whole game is sort of based around sort of these anthropomorphic characters, so it should be rather interesting. The game itself came both recommended from friends, as well as I think it was just on a Steam sale, and I saw that the reviews were real high and everything, so I'm like, yeah, why not, I'll pick it up. And I bought it months ago, haven't gotten around to playing it, so I figured, why not, let's go ahead and play this thing. So, I actually want to start with options before I do anything. It's mapped to both an Xbox controller or the keyboard, so I'm going to start with the keyboard before I decide to maybe do a secondary playthrough on a controller, but so this is interesting. Alright. Probably would make more sense to do this later, but I can move this around a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Let's slide some stuff here and there. Move and scale. Scale? Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. It really lets you play with that quite a bit. That's like, oh, is that the only thing I'm moving here, I guess? Yeah, alright. So just kind of placing that up and doing that. Okay. That's interesting. Alright. HUD. Interesting they put the credits in here. I can tell the game was sort of built on probably a pre-existing like an RPG builder kind of thing. Everything's, especially like with font, the font's very generic. Yeah, here we go, resolution, that's what I was looking for. Okay. Just making sure, it doesn't really specify like high, low settings. I was just trying to crank it up. It seemed that the game itself was very much, I'm going to turn my volume down low here. The game itself could run on a fairly basic system, so that should be good. So if you're new to watching one of my streams, I go through first experience playthrough of a game, but it's also a lot of kind of analyzing the game, looking at sort of the artistry of it, because that's the stuff that I'm really into. As well as just gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and get started, and hopefully it should be rather interesting for you guys. Plus a little seeing my fun reactions and stuff like that. Okay, auto-saving in addition to manual slots. Lovely. Alright. Oh, that's just like, alright. Normal, tough, hardcore, casual. Casual and young players who want to enjoy the story. Well, I'll go normal to start.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy.
Active in a
But
cutscene?
despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day.
That's weird.
Not to the mob, but to a single child.
I'd never seen an active cutscene before. That was interesting. At least not for a while, anyway. I guess
Dust. Dust. Arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of his sword.
Okay, get some options here.
So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Well,
All right, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Hara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So. I'm gonna say the art style is rather interesting. I feel like they got maybe a less experienced artist to work on the character design stuff, but everything's consistent, so that's at least a plus. Okay, so I'm gonna be going that way. No? Okay. HUD. Don't really know. Unless this way is the... I feel like one of these ways would be a dead end, but maybe not. Oh, yep, it's that way. Oh, no, it's not that way. Oh, it's chest. Okay. This is rather interesting. Full voice acting, too, which is, I would say, rare in a side-scroller. Basic sword swing. I can kind of look up. There's no jump. Oh, space to jump. Okay. Yep, space to jump. That's gonna take me. I'm used to just hitting up, hitting W up. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to that. So down, up, up strike. Is there like an up strike? Maybe. Down. S. Oh, up and down. That's fine. Not really reading. So quick rapid succession gets me like an upstrike combo. Alright. Heal. H? Oh, tab. Heal. Okay, I've got like I guess a magic bar. Alright. Weapon system. Map systems. I feel like this is going to make more sense later. Quests. Materials. May have some sort of crafting system. Stats. Map. Alright. So sort of a nested menu system. I guess the bar up on the upper left acts as maybe it's some kind of a recharge or something. Not really sure. Can I kill the bunny? Oh, I can't kill the bunny. I'm such a dick.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense, and there's something just ahead.
Maybe a chest? Oh, that's the thing I saw earlier on that. Oh, this is... okay. What is this thing? Is there an interact? Like with E? No? Oh! Okay. Dash. Okay, now we've got... okay, Q and E are left and right dashes. Alright, yeah, this probably would be a lot easier on a control like... so it's probably like L and R on a controller, so... yeah, this is probably going to be more complicated on a keyboard than I want it to be. Alright, down. The last real sort of action platformer I played was probably Ori, which is a great game. I might have to do a... start to get things. things. Got a note. Ancient times. Okay. So it's a magical world. Some level of understanding, or maybe not understanding, of controlling of the magic. Oh, there's a chest.
All right, we found a chest.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Okay, well. I should. Oh. No keys. I think I should be able to crouch and crawl into this, but it does not seem to let me do that yet. Okay, so the map is. Oh, deer running. 1,000 dandies. So far, I love the atmospherics. This game's really nice. I feel like I'm playing a cartoon, which is kind of interesting. Hey, first bad guys. All right.
Ah! Monsters!
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
Which is to say nothing.
Mash the button!
Ah, fourth wall breaks. Oh, okay. So it's really about building up these chains.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these
You have a
skills?
sword, of course.
You
There's gonna be
wield the blade
monsters.
of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons.
Yeah, or so you say.
There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I
Doubtful.
think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're gonna need them.
Fruits. I'm a hero with a sword. Of course there's gonna be monsters. Come on. Oh, okay. That's a save spot. And I can also manually save, which is good. Always nice to have backups. Kirby Pie, the happy gamer, is in comments. Thanks for joining me this afternoon as I figure this crap out. Okay. So they're sort of like rapid succession hits, basically. Ooh, that was neat. Okay. Left, left, right, right. Wow, it really has to be fast. I'm gonna have to get really fast with my clicks. The timing is a little different than what I'm used to. Down, that's what I did in the first place. I don't know, I'm more with Fidget, I'm totally button mashing my mouse right now. S. Down. Oh, no. S up. S in. S. In air. Well, that's... Oh, okay. Jump strike, alright. I'll probably be using that a bunch. Oh, okay, I'm trapped in for the duration. Until now. Oh, here's a skull.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed.
Moving of the mouse.
Please
maybe?
contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
That was it?
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite
Oh,
useful.
we're gonna create an elemental thing.
The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into more powerful. Observe.
Oh, hell yes. That was great.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Okay.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and
That's
Fidget's
an
own
interesting
powers,
way to
you
regain
can
magic.
achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
All right. I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
Just once, I would like to see a fourth wall break with the characters when they say, go to the pause menu, and they'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, if anyone ever watched the short film The Gunfighter, you can find it on YouTube, it's kind of like that. It's like, there's a narrator, and he's just like, everyone's like, who the hell's talking? I would love to see that in a game sometime. If anyone knows of a game that does that, please tell me. I'd love to play it. Oh, crap. Bummer. So how do I get into... Oh, okay, it's middle button. Alright. That's gonna be a pain. If we're having one of those fancy gamer mouses would be really... or mice, maybe, would be really awesome. Ooh, I can teleport between them. That's going to be useful. Also, I haven't found that key yet. Three, four. Giving me combos probably a little bit more than I'd like. I wish it was a little slower on that regard. Chest or something. Oh, I keep forgetting about the dash. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of dash combo coming up. It's the space thing. I keep wanting to press W for jump. I guess because I'm used to. It reminds me of Ori a bunch because I keep wanting to just up his jump. Actually, can I change that? I should see if I can change that. No. It's all fixed in. Oh, that's really a bummer. I'm generally curious now what the controller thing looks like. Yeah, jump would just be down. Yeah, that probably wouldn't really help me. Oh, this is there's wind here. Ah, it's the key! Haha! Alright. There's a flag up there which likely indicates the end of the level. But I want to make sure I go get that chest first. S plus space, S plus space, S and space. Oh, no! Well, that's what you get for giving me advice. I guess no RPG is safe without a ridiculous S and space. Oh, S and space is just down. Okay. Next time I would say I'll probably play this twice in rapid succession. Once with the mouse, once with the once with the keyboard, just to really kind of get the difference in gameplay styles. Really? Melee strike. How the hell did I do that?
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that
In the middle of a
what I did?
battle? Really?
It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a
Leveling
skill
up
gem.
is basically crack.
Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become
That's a
even
terrible
more
joke. I shouldn't have
powerful.
said that. Max health. Well, I'm not in danger of health yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't have any defense, so let's go with defense. Can I do that again? Or is it... Oh, okay. Oh. I can adjust. I wonder if I can adjust it. No, probably not. Yeah, now it's fixed in there. Okay. Defense is a good thing. I'll take weaker power early on if it means I'm taking less hits. Or maybe even taking more hits and just doing better at it. W2 teleport. Okay. What? I can't access the world map yet? You bastard. Alright, well. I guess it's more for teleporting in larger areas rather than bigger, smaller areas. I gotta play Origin. Not that this isn't, I'm just thinking. Thinking out loud, I guess you could say. There's something about modern side-scrollers that are really nice. This sort of multi-layer backdrop thing going on. It seems like... Kill these guys. Stop and admire the trees in a minute. I'm gonna forget all these combos. Oh, he's gonna hit me! Ah, crap! I keep forgetting I have a dodge. Actually, I really want to look now because I bet LNR or dodge. I'm just curious now. Shoulder buttons are dodge when on the controller. Could have guessed. But yeah, so there's sort of a multi-layer backdrop thing going on here. So there's the layer I'm on, which has the platforms. There's sort of one right behind that which is sort of blended with it, which would be this tree and the fountain. Behind that is another layer, which you can see when I move around a little bit with that bush. then there's a one behind that, the tree line, another behind that, and they all sort of move, and then the clouds behind the last line of trees, and they all move in sort of a different pattern. They're fixed in different ways. It's a really cool dynamic in a lot of these modern platformers that I really appreciate. That was awesome. At a certain point, I just want to stop attacking so I can get the combo bonuses and not lose them. Oh, that was okay. I don't know how I did that. I'm sure it might tell me later, but as long as I'm doing a little grinding and leveling up, that's always fun. Classic RPG elements. Look at all these items. I don't know what the hell they're doing. There's my dodge that I can. Heal somehow soon. Okay, back into this forest where the chest was. It doesn't heal me at the save stations. That's BS. I want it to be Metroid where it heals me at the save stations. Okay, actually, as long as I'm here, I guess this would be health then, huh? 80 health, 20 health. Am I actually... okay. I want to use it. I don't know how to use it. How do I use the damn item? Okay, multi-click. Alright. Double-clicking it. Alright, where'd that chest go? I'm starting to get the hang of the combat a bit. Alright, so I got this key. Oh! Alright. Put the directional sequence. That was interesting. It's all full of things. That's what I keep getting all these materials. Yeah, I bet there's gotta be some level of crafting. Since it's multiple, like scrap metal 4, cotton 4, there's probably going to be some level of crafting for varying upgrades. So that should be interesting. Oh, no, okay, next level experience, alright. This is starting to make sense now. Does it show, like... okay, yeah, next level versus... alright. Okay. What if I turn this into Ocarina of Time where you just kind of dash everywhere? Okay. It takes... oh. So the save stations bring my magic but not my health back. And dodging takes this little bit of energy. Alright. Oh. These enemy respawns start to bother me a little. That dodge is going to be like so important. Yeah, this is clearly a game designed for a controller. And oh, that was level. I thought I got hit and lost my chain. This is clearly a game designed for a controller, and not so much for a keyboard and mouse. But it does work. Drop a lot of health. I imagine in harder modes the enemies will drop fewer items, but also it's still in sort of like level 1, so you never know. Collecting gold is always nice. It'd be interesting to see what bosses are like in this game. kind of get beyond that barrier, and that's a little bit of a bother. The limits, of, I suppose, of these side-scroller game designs. If nothing else, it's interesting. I suppose the action is enough to keep you guys watching entertained, so I appreciate the that much. Unlike playing Soma, where it's really story-driven, it's really boring for a lot of different elements. Oh, you broke my chain, you jackass. So if anyone's wondering why my streams are rated adult with multiple swearing and actually I drink to the side, which you see me grabbing for occasionally, has reason, and so that's why my streams are mature audiences, you could say. When I play games, I don't censor myself. I'm in it to have fun. Which, honestly, if you're playing games, you should be in it to have fun. If you're not, you're doing something wrong. Next level. Oh, you know what? I did have a level I can. I gotta pick my attack up a little bit. Oh, jackass! You broke my chain! I hate you people so much. Oh, come on! I feel like they're starting to ramp up a little bit as I'm leveling. So I'm still in like this first map, so which I don't know how I feel about that. Interesting how much shifting my colors to when I'm in combat. I don't know if it was just where I was down in here. It might have been like I was lower down. It looks like when I'm in combat, it kind of cuts down in the saturation. I was going straight into those blue tones, which is really rather interesting. Blurs out the details. Oh, let's see if it actually does that a bit more further out. Yeah. It started to kind of like darken the screen before I kind of got into combat a little bit. Yeah, that's a really interesting design choice. That it's both aesthetically really interesting, but also just it makes sense. Oh, you asshole! But it also really adds a nice gameplay factor to it. The fact that it kind of does that with the colors. That focuses you in and changes sort of your mindset. It'd be interesting to see what some of these other skills are later on. Oh, that's right. I gotta use my level up that I am ignoring. Yeah, so I want my attack up. Looks like there's a lot of what you can do with those level ups too. I do hope is there actually a run? It doesn't seem to be.
Wow.
At least not yet.
It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all
come
my
on.
detailed maps
Fetch
and
quest
navigational
already?
equipment, chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
No, you're
Well,
not.
you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Hold on for a second. I want to check the chat. Kirby Pie seems to know this game, at least a bit. Yes, earlier I was talking about Ori and the Blind Forest. Also asking, am I studying art and animation? I'm not. Just other than my day job, I'm actually a part-time professional visual artist. But I love finding games that I can appreciate art style in and really kind of analyze them in a lot of ways and kind of point out some of the more fascinating and interesting parts of that, because I think a lot of people overlook that, especially watching Let's Plays. There's very few that people just focus on the gameplay, and there's for a lot of games, there's focusing on really the artistry of games and stuff is really rather interesting in that way. I am greatly inspired by a lot of animation stuff, as well as working in the industry. A large portion of my work focuses on sort of like concept art and the way artists working, especially the digital medium, work today. But yeah, I'm actually a traditional painter, but I just use the... come on, you dick. Really? Stay here. Yeah. There's a map fragment, it looks like. No? Dull ring. Oh, okay, yes, there's a crafting thing with this. Interesting. Huh. But yeah, so I'm not studying art. I'm just something of a professional artist that appreciates the artistry of things, and I love talking about it, especially in terms of the framework of games, considering games are a big inspiration for me. I do hope you're still watching, though. Because I might be saying all this and you're totally not even there. That's just a wall. Kind of also, if I could get a wall jump later, I feel like it would be really useful. I also want to explore to the left here, but I know it's a platformer, not so much a... Probably keep my life up next level. Enemies seem to be ramping up a little bit. You can get combos in Ori, but they don't really mean anything. Not like this, but it's built around the level up system, which I find rather fascinating. Actually, a friend of mine brought her copy of Journey over to me recently, and I actually love that game, but I had only gotten to play it very recently, and the whole time playing it, I was just like analyzing the game design and how the game worked. Oh, okay, that was a... I totally just discovered that. Or, no, I totally just got that as an ability. Just now. Okay, was that in air? Oh, man, I can fly around. Oh, this is exciting. Yeah. So I'm basically... Uh-huh. Oh, that's awesome. Never lose your ability to play games and enjoy yourself. Like, that's Yeah, I feel like if I'm close enough with some of these combos, it looks like I can drop in a melee attack, which is really nice. I'll tell you what, if any of you guys ever manage to play Metroid Other M, it does that to you. It kind of lets you build in these combos. People have had mixed feelings about that game, but I thought it was really good. Hey, it's a key. I don't think I found a chest yet, though. Oh, okay. Is there a chest coming? Hope so. I got a key for it. Yes! Feeling like that's probably going to get a little bit harder as I go. Oh, wait a minute, I've got things like... What is this thing? Pendant. Okay, it kind of lets me get some stats and things. Using my radishes. Oh, feeble fruits. Okay. They look like radishes. Ooh. Explosive. Oh, I gotta find some explosive. Oh, okay.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah! Whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil.
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
I don't know about that.
I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
This game's actually kind of funny.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Creeper.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
You are a shady black market dealer right there. You have infinite amounts of these things? That's ridiculous. More health in that. Tasty cupcake! Oh. Now I want to cook a video game recipe and make the tasty cupcake. Blue mushroom. Poison antidote. I get the feeling that's going to be useful in my upcoming future, so I'm going to grab that one of them.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
I don't know. You're a
That would
creeper.
depend on the offer.
If I may
Right.
be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance.
I don't have that much money, dude.
Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you
okay.
materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you have guessed by now.
No kidding.
Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to
Oh, wait a
restock
minute.
my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Might as well be
Watch
fee
your
at this
back,
point.
my friend.
So, speculation on story. I love doing this. Partway through games. The couple of little letters I've found so far have indicated... Actually, I want to try and sell some stuff, maybe.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
I never left, but whatever. Sell mode. Pendant. Rings. Items. Oh, wow. That's a lot of stuff, money, but I'm gonna hold off, I think. I'm gonna hold off for now.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
So looking as a transaction.
Thank you.
Anyhow, so what I was saying is the letters are indicating sort of a previous generation that probably knew how to use the magic more. So I'm guessing that this merchant is technically a member of this previous generation. So he's hesitant to say he's not from around here. And I think that's why, because maybe he's like this former generation. Maybe time traveling magic, maybe just like a spirit from the past or something. So interesting stuff. Oh, that's right. I gotta find the thing that blows that up. Stay on the high ground for the time being. Nope. Maybe not. So there's noticing my map, there's the little blue circles which seem to indicate save spots. And then there's a blue and green thing which I'm guessing is indicating a merchant. Wind. Bomb fruit. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. Blow up. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see what's going on. Let's go that way. Doing that like lunch? Seems really ineffective. Okay, that's what oh, that's what that was for. Okay. Now I see what's happening. It's the midair thing. That's why I... Oh, shit. No, no, not yet. Alright. It's the radius on that thing. Ah, crap. Okay, so it's kind of a proximity mine once it gets close enough. That's why I can more or less fly infinitely if it's just high enough. Oh, come on! Okay, and it's got a propeller, which is why it's kind of up there. Oh, come on! No, this is a pain in the ass already. So the rain, maybe something. Not sure why it's raining. Jump. Yep. This is some finicky control crap going on right now. Come on, come with me. Further over, further over. Okay, I wasn't kind of bothered by that. Which is interesting. Oh, it's a key. Neat. Oh, I just opened that chest though, so... Did it say shop restocked? I think that's what that said.
Ah, hello again, my...
Yeah, shut up. Do I have these things? I think I have these things. Yeah, I do. Filthy pendant. This pendant is filthy. I have 2 of these, so might as well sell them. A few. No. I want to sell more than one. Why can't I sell more than one? It wants to use the mouse, and then it wants to use the keyboard, so I don't know what... I'm not sure why it's not letting me sell multiple ones of them. Maybe he doesn't want multiple ones of them. I don't know. Oh, wait, I bought those. Ah, crap.
Your
Idiot.
Ah.
1, 2... Sell these useless pendants. Do some serious battling now.
Your transaction is most
Because now I'm going to
appreciated.
be on the bad receiving end of horrible selling and reselling practices. But hey, that's in-game capitalism, I guess you could say. I really want WWE Jump so bad. It's just gonna be my one complaint this whole time is why isn't W Jump? Come on. Can I slash this and not die? Like, come on, get up there. Yes. Alright. That took way too long. Because they're enemies nearby, I guess. Well, it's just straight up, so no point. That's officially my new favorite attack ever. Also, going back to something that apparently was a thing earlier, was there's going to be blacksmiths in a town that can do the crafting stuff, so I actually sort of appreciate that you can't just do that on the overworld map and stuff. I think there's probably something to that, of it being limited to towns. Adds a nice element to the game and everything. Because there's games where it's like, oh, you can just craft in the field. It's like, where do you have the ability to do craft in the middle of this field? It's just on a timer anyway. Like, I'm not fast enough at this to get. What? How am I supposed to get it there? That's ridiculous. Fuck it. It's probably a chest, so I'm not super concerned. I'll come back later, I guess. I'm only a completionist on the second time through. Yeah, this game is not super suited for a keyboard. Which is sad, because I feel like it could be. It just isn't programmed real well. It's probably much better on a...
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back. All right, I've got it. Wait, no. Ah.
Had it. What was it?
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a good enough grip.
Aw, you're just trying to show off. That's sweet. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back later.
Thing. That was an interesting enemy. Hey, there's some deer back.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of
Ah, first boss.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind. It's another one of those spiky slime things!
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
you. Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to strike.
Hey, you dazed it!
Attack and hold the button at the moment of the enemy's strike, and you will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack.
I'm not gonna be
Timing is
confident with that.
crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily. Now, put this beast out of its misery.
That's a hold. Hold. Doesn't seem to change my stance at all. I was at least hoping for a slightly different animation there, but whatever.
I see somebody over there.
Ask them if they've got anything to eat.
We're in a bit of a hurry, Fidget. Don't worry, I'll feed you later.
Hey, I'm not a pet! But, I would appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, hello! You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village? Yes, it's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
What do you mean?
The monster attacks down there have been getting worse. Right before you showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling for help further down the path.
Let's get going.
Yes, please hurry. Be careful.
You know, suddenly I'm in a Secret of Mana vibe. Another great game. Hopefully you guys have played it. Old Super Nintendo got a update re-released here on Steam, but which apparently has interestingly mixed reviews. I still want to play it because I love the original. Part of what kind of got you going in that game is you get this old ancient sword, and because you picked it up, monsters start appearing. And it's like, what's this monster doing out here? It's like, it's because you have the sword, you idiot. So I'm kind of getting a little bit of that just from that conversation. Be interesting to know if that was sort of the inspiration for this game, at least in part. Oh, I do have armor that I can apparently maybe. No, blueprints for armor. Okay. I see what's going on here now. I can do 2 rings. All right. Left, right hand, probably. Left ring, right ring. Yeah. All right. So I can't remember what I was going for. Up. It was levels. I thought. Yeah. Probably under character. There we go. Yeah, and I wanted to take max health up. Interesting to see what. Okay, so Fidget has an upgrade as well. Alright. And it only lets you have 4 to start, which is interesting. So probably, I guess, maybe like next world, or maybe after the first big boss, you can kind of get like the next tier of upgrades. Also, I imagine lets you you can kind of go back and level up as you go a lot more. Okay. So the reason it's not restoring my health is because I'm not in casual mode. Interesting. See, it's game design right there. Depending on what save spots do. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that or not, but because it means they don't have to make the enemies as difficult.
Look!
But
Please help us!
nah, fuck off. Oh shit! This is a thing.
Look at the size of that thing!
Don't worry, I think I can handle it.
Exercise all you've learned, Dust. Send these foul creatures from this
Yeah,
existence.
once we do, we get at combos, and I'm not right now. Yeah. I totally got the Wow, that's a lot easier to pull off than I thought it would be. Oh wow, he was way easy.
No, wait! That's not all of them!
Of course there is.
Some more!
Oh, what the hell? Out of health. Just a cupcake, shall we? Oh, jackass! Wow, man, they're insane. It's gotta be 80 health. The chickens are basically everything. We should have been using them in the first place. Okay, this is, totally the first boss. Or there's maybe even mini boss. Things are powerful. Totally should have just focused on upgrading my attack. Ow, jackass! Losing my... keep forgetting that that's limited. a fast way to do that, but I don't know exactly what it is. Jeez.
Is that it?
That was a pain in
Did
the
we
ass.
get all of them?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well done, Dust. You have proven yourself a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
Bah, they weren't so tough. I could probably take on another 4 or 5 of them.
Oh,
You know,
don't. You
if I
know.
had to. And Dust was there.
Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
I don't know. We were out here checking the fields when those giants attacked.
Yep, totally
We've
Secret of
been
Mana
having
Sword
a lot
stuff
of
going on
problems
here.
with smaller beasts, but this is the first time a giant has ever come this close to the village.
Then the first step of your journey is near its end, Dust. The village lies just ahead.
Chapter
Yes,
1.
we arrived. That's great. But what now?
That has not yet been revealed to me. These people are safe, and that is what is important. Let us continue onward.
Sword with almost
Will you
amnesia.
two be alright?
Yes, I just need a moment to rest. I'm not sure how you did it, but you took down 3 giants single-handedly.
Not a problem. That's what we do. Bringing justice to the weak and defenseless.
Hey, who are you calling weak?
Nice. Have another? We do not have another. Bummer. I kind of hope I can respec at some point. That would be really nice. Ooh. So this is, I guess, chapter 0. Now we're in chapter 1. It's raining. Ominous thunderstorms. Got some Japanese style houses and stuff.
Hold it right there.
Are they gone? I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
They're dead?
Yep, thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
That's what heroes do.
Interesting coincidence.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack...
Whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
What's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of bloodthirsty monsters on your way in?
They used to stay in the mountains, away from the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis. No one's been hurt yet. At least not until today. If giants are showing up near Oneida's farm, things are far worse than we thought.
Speaking of which,
rain
where
stopped.
exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Cora.
We're,
Prospectors! We are prospectors! And we're out on an excavation to find, ore deposits in the mountains. You know, gold, silver, manganite?
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
Like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
Well, we're indebted to you either way, so go on through. But I'm watching the two of you.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is Bean. There's not much here, but we do have a merchant if you need supplies.
Thank
Creepy
you.
merchant.
We'll
Lovely.
be on our way then.
Interesting.
Prospectors, Fidgets? That was the best thing you could come up with?
It was the first thing that popped into my head. It's not like you had anything better. Come on, let's get away from these guards.
All right, Ara. Where to now?
You're right where you need to be. The answers to your identity lie somewhere in this village.
I know this place, and that's for certain. I'm sure I've been here before, but nobody seems to
Kinda have
recognize
a-
me.
That hat.
And you, in turn, do not recognize them. Yet I feel there is something here that may yet trigger your memory's return.
Maybe
Oh
we should
shit!
look
Now
around
I'm getting
for a bit then? If you really have
I'm
been
getting a
here
Breath of the
before,
Wild vibe.
maybe
with
somebody
the
will
fact that
recognize you.
the fact that
That is
I've
a good
been
idea,
gone
Fidget.
for a long time, maybe.
Let us meet with the townspeople. I am certain that the next step of your journey will reveal itself in time.
Very well, but something here is making me uneasy. Like the calm before a storm.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a little bit. I want to refill my drink, but there's so the opening cutscene that I kind of got to play around with a little bit. If you've been watching, it was, I think, very clearly me. So I'm thinking there's sort of this like the hero that fell is awakening to come back and seek revenge on the on sort of the enemy and the evil, which is kind of exactly what Breath of the Wild did. Although I think this game predates Breath of the Wild by like 3 years, so should be rather interesting going forward story-wise in that way. Again, it's all speculation. I'm pretty sure it was me in the beginning, so if nobody recognized me in this village, and if I learned anything from playing Breath of the Wild, it's that the Elder is in this village, if I can find one, or maybe like a sword master or something, might be able to tell me more, so that's probably where I'm going to be going from there. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and need a quick rest, but I'm just going to pause here, let the stream go temporarily, and I'll be back in probably about 5-10 minutes. Check the social accounts and stuff. I'm very sweaty today. Okay then, I'm back. Refilled my glass. Unfortunately, it's not green as it was before. It's now like sort of a bluish green color. I think for the sake of the game, I might just start referring to this as the dust cocktail. It's pretty tasty. Had to supplement an ingredient because I'm out. So, I've proved myself as a hero to the townspeople, and maybe I can get some answers from the townfolk. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. I can only probably stream for maybe another hour. I'm slow cooking some ribs, so might be a good idea to finish streaming sometime before I need to actually finish my dinner. Or finish cooking my dinner, I should say. So, let's just jump back into it. So I'm in this little town. Characters with a thing over the head are quest givers. Speak to them to open up quests. Alright, I'm always up for side quests.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face, even when it's all covered up like yours.
Indeed. Well, my name is Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya! Don't mind Mr. Grumpy. He's not big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice little place, if you're not in a hurry. Where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
So, I know this might just be a horrible stereotype to Australians, but for some reason, this guy reminds me of Hugh Jackman in like interviews because he's Australian, but in a lot of parts he plays he's American in American movies. It's just hilarious. I'm like, shit, he sounds like Hugh Jackman. Anyway.
Some other time perhaps. We're just passing through.
Oh, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
I have an old friend, a blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass. I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but haven't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me? Tell you what, if you help me out, I'll give you this blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
Right. Gonna be finding myself a blacksmith.
Jess?
Good morning?
Is it though?
Oh.
I
French
guess.
bastard.
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now. Go, scurry off and leave me be.
Uptight jackass. So I'm getting experience by talking to people? It seems a little crazy. Also, not to really diss on this game because I'm already enjoying the hell out of it, but when I go to talk to somebody, I kind of wish it would kick me out of my fight stance faster. Just a slight thing with the story and everything, just trying to make it more cohesive, but I mean, it's very, very minor thing, and I'm totally just splitting hairs at this point.
I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's talking?
Of course, you're the one who saved Oneida. My name is Mosca, and I am at your service. If you need anything, just let me know.
I've got a fanboy.
Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe?
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been meaning to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
I imagine this someone is pretty important to you?
Well, yeah. See, it's about a girl.
Of course it is.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Oh, she is! She definitely is.
I'm just a coward.
I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denim at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Oh, thank you so much. You're great. You're really, really great.
Level up! I talk to people. Alright. So, gives me another one of those drool things. Yeah, I totally got to kick my attack up. Yeah. Interesting. I can go up or down. I think I'll go down first. Oh, hey, it's a chest. Since I've got some keys. I feel like it's gonna get a lot harder the longer I progress in this game. Overall, thus far, I'm really loving this. It's really awesome.
You're perfect.
Thanks?
Not you. Listen, do you hear it? Can you hear its whispers locked within? Within the box. My box. I don't hear anything. Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost.
Person on the street?
Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me. Like he's hiding something.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. If you're ever down there, please, you must find my box and return it at once. And whatever you do, do not open the box. Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
Totally just gonna glaze over the innuendo of box right there, because that's kind of vague.
Hi there.
Well, hello. You're a quiet one.
Dust, manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the village and everything, you know.
Yes, I heard something about that.
Ah, yes. Well,
the unimpressed.
Good.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep coming back. And there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
I smell love interest.
I didn't introduce myself before. My name is Dust, and my companion here is Fidget.
Hello again.
Dust? Really?
Is something wrong?
No, I'm sorry. It's just an interesting name. I'm Ginger. Oh, and about those people you saved.
Yes?
Well, that was a noble thing to do. So thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for the quiet ones, I guess. Had to talk to her twice. The only person I've talked to twice so far. Also weird that I'm getting experience by talking to people,
cheerful
but
one, huh?
Whatever.
A bit of gratitude might have been nice. What kind of a bratty...
Hey, ease off, Dust. She looked like she was pretty depressed.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Fidget. I don't know what came over me just then.
Also, not that I'm
Come
really...
on, let's keep moving.
Not that I'm, like, into cosplay. Like, I appreciate it, but, like... I would totally want to try and pull the Dust costume off. It's something about the flowy capes and the hero thing. I just... rather an interesting character. It's also what the hell do his eyes look like? That bit of mystery with the low hanging hat and things. Really rather interesting. This it's a food shop, I guess. They've got bowls of things and bowls of things and other round things and another round thing. So one of them kind of looks like a wrapped rice ball or something. And corn and grapes and tomatoes and bananas and fish. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Ah, our famed savior. I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
Well, you're a lot less creepy than the wilderness merchant. I get the feeling the infinite items at the shop thing is likely to do with difficulty level. Still, that's a weird thing for even like to even that for that to be a change in things, but whatever. So this is an equipped thing, and I already forgot. I think it's H for health or something, or heal. I don't know. 120, 80, cinnamon bun, and I don't even know what the shit that how to say that. Hold on a second. Chaldubagi. Chaladubagi. I don't know. Anyone knows how to pronounce that, let me know, because I don't have a clue. Chaldubagi is the best I can come up with as a lazy American, I guess you could say. It's totally Chaldubagi? I don't fucking... Whatever. Let's get a couple of chickens though, just to be. I have like no gold anymore.
You honor us with your patronage. Please tell your friends. You're rich ones.
Yeah, the script in this game is really good. I don't know if this was a Kickstarter game or not. I feel like it probably was, but I don't want to... Oh, shit. I keep wanting to press W for up. Yeah, I want to climb this thing. I'm really hoping for like a high jump or a double jump at some point. And all the stuff.
Oh, hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin.
He's not in the village?
No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll
Colleen
look for
and
him.
Corbin, that's,
Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Oh, he's
Gianni,
a perv, okay.
Huh? Okay, wait here.
If you
Neighborhood
find Corbin,
perv.
please bring him home.
Kidnapping
I'm really
little
getting
kids.
worried about him.
Also, I was going to mention about parents naming their kids with the same first initial. It's ridiculous. I keep noticing these sort of floaty rocks going on here. And I'm not sure what to make of that, because it's like in the caves. Nope, none of the villagers have kind of mentioned it, so I guess it's sort of a normal thing, but like... Oh no, it's this. Okay. It's the saves points. I keep forgetting. Oh, I got a note. Sweet. Unlocking the story one piece at a time. Did I read the reads box? Oh no, that's part of the thing from the side quest. Don't open the box. You can look at the box, but don't open it. Yeah, I'm hoping for a double jump later. I feel like that's gonna be a thing. There was a game I played, shoot, what was that? Valley. That was a really cool game. Where it gave you a double jump, but it took some of your sort of like magic energy to use the double jump, so it like... And that was that was really an interesting mechanic to me. Was that the double jump wasn't...
Good day!
Wasn't limited to... Because like... In a lot of games, especially, I remember when I first got like double jumps in like the Metroid Prime series, you would just like every jump would then be a double jump, but it forced you to use the double jump sparingly, which I think is a really cool mechanic that I think a lot of games could benefit from. So if I get a double jump in this game, I actually am wondering if it's going to be limited to the magic mechanic, and I kind of hope it is. Especially since literally every skill I'm learning is sort of finding its way into the combat system. So, yeah, here's hoping.
Hey, I'm Mayor Brown. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing, really. We're just passing through.
No need to be modest, my friend. We can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Ah, are you talking about the Watchmen? You must understand, hardly a day goes by without some monstrosity attacking our peaceful village. They were simply being cautious. Take my word, I'm sure they meant no ill will.
There was also this girl.
Yes, that could only be Ginger. She can be a bit of a handful, but don't pass judgment on her like that. You have no idea what she's gone through this past year.
She looked pretty upset about something.
Don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Yet again with the modesty. You're no mere travelers, that much I've gathered. Mineral merchants don't wield blades as impressive as yours, Dust. Please, we really could use the help.
I don't know. I'm searching for something myself.
Then perhaps we can help each other. If you help our village, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I can be of no assistance while our village is constantly attacked by these creatures. We suspect their leader is close by, and if you could...
Whoa. You hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
Until recently, they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now, they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
Well, whatever it is, it's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear...
You want us to find their leader?
It certainly would cripple their advance. You'd be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dust?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
Helping this village is the right thing to do. But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion.
Not what it is, but...
Of course, if you said no, I'd need to bite your face off.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Bram, you've convinced us. We'll do what we can to help stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchmen reported increased monster activity to the east of our village, so I imagine that's where you should go.
That's where I'm going.
But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to these monstrosities.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Alright, so... some game analysis here. Yes, this is an RPG. It is not without its level of the hero has a journey, but he's also getting little quests along the way. Most games are like this. And I would say I don't appreciate that, but at a certain point I feel like it's like okay, now we have to help you and thing, and we're going about the journey, but we're also about the little journeys along the way. I get that. I find that a little disappointing that it's just going to be like a little bit like every other game. When I'm looking for weird little indie games like this, I'm kind of looking for something maybe a little bit more than that. But again, I don't want to horribly complain in that regard. I'm going to take my health up as long as I'm hanging out here. So yeah, it is what it is. You can't escape some of the tropes of some basic RPGs, and I both appreciate it and I'm slightly disappointed. At the same time, given this is a side-scroller, these level of RPG elements are actually really impressive. There are not a lot of games that really kind of do that in the format of a side-scroller, so that's really a neat thing. I'm trying to think of the other game that's kind of like this is... crap, why can't I think of that now? Child of Light, there we go. This game, so far, is very, very, very close to Child of Light just with a totally different art style. And honestly, I kind of feel like Child of Light does it a little bit better, but at least in this game you get a much richer combat. Child of Light is really more of the turn-based RPG style combat that you're used to in terms of like Final Fantasy. This is way more, and I almost hate to keep comparing it to the two games I brought up already, which are Ori and the Blind Forest and Secret of Mana, but they're really pulling a lot of elements, gameplay elements from those games, and applying them into this. Which again, it's not a complaint. It's just something I've kind of seen before. Thus far, I'm not seeing the game doing anything radically new or radically different. It's just kind of building upon and refining that which has come before it. I am really enjoying this, but unfortunately, my one complaint, and I don't want to hate on the artists behind this game because it's put together beautifully. I was talking before about the level of background elements, but there's also this level of foreground elements coming out now with these foreground bushes and things like that, especially the rain that keeps kind of coming back and forth. The artist behind the character work, I feel like isn't as good as the story and the gameplay behind it, which I feel like is a little disappointing. There's also a level of like the character. Like Dust feels to me like he's on top of the environment rather than within the environment. The game design, both the designers for the game and the programmers just kind of did layer on top of layer, and in doing so, you kind of lose something. Dust and I keep wanting to call him my Navi character because I'm such a Zelda fan. My assistant, my companion, Fidget. There we go. They feel like they're plastered on top of the ground that I'm walking on. Again, this is so minor, but it's such a level of game design that little extra bit of polish for games like Ori, like Child of Light, that use that element to their advantage, I think succeed where this game in a lot of ways so far has kind of fallen back for me. So those games, the character and the maps and the UI and everything all blends together. This game, I'm seeing a character designer and then maybe a background environment designer working sort of separately, and those elements are just sort of plastered on top of each other. It works. I mean, I'm engaged in the story, but in terms of the art of the game, I'm noticing a little bit of a disconnect there, which to me I feel is really rather unfortunate.
Hey, you're the outsider.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great. So you must know your way around out there. Maybe you could...
And it's also a matter of... The story is good. The voice acting is phenomenal. The script is great. And the gameplay is so far really, really good. So, outside of the art style things, I'm willing to overlook the art style stuff because the game is thus far really, really good. So, just want to say that.
Do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fail, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so their poor equipment is pretty much your fault.
Oh.
In so many words, yes. It's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
Imp hides? Do I have imp hides? I don't know, I'm curious, because I've battled a bunch. Cotton. Imp claw. I guess it organizes this by default. Oh, bummer. I was hoping to already have them. Like, what, 5 different side quests already? Jeez. Oh, here's a map. Finally. So, Archer's Pass, Abatis Forest, and the Glade. Huh. So the mayor wants me to go here. Oh, hello. Ah, shit. Where did I... Okay, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, the mayor wants me to head to the forest. Oh, this is interesting. This is the map. So, I get the feeling that this village and maybe one other is kind of going to be like a hub, given the map. Also, I don't know how many chapters we're working with. Given the size of the map, I'm going to guess no more than 4 or 5. And given the design elements and everything here, I imagine something down in this river. Definitely at least 1 or 2 points in the mountains. It's interesting. I'm debating with myself whether the final chapter is going to be on this tower or in the mountains. I'm going to venture to guess the tower. There's probably going to be some points down along the way in here, and then maybe the mountain will just sort of be like something either towards the end or towards the middle. Even that's like the big challenge would be the mountain. Very Zelda-esque with the map, for sure. I'm reminded actually of Termina from Majora's Mask, which oddly enough is the glass that I'm drinking tonight from. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. Also, it's the artist in me. I was like, I totally would have spent way more time detailing the shit out of this map. But also in it, oh yeah, oh wow, you can really scroll up too. See Vegeta eating marshmallows, hot dogs, and other random things up here. I really wish these were more defined. It looks like just butter and like colored things, but it's cool to see this as an animation on a map screen. Not something you see every day. But yeah, really, like, this is a really cool game, and I just wish the art was just a little bit better. So rather than going to the forest where the mayor wants me to go, I'm going to go further up to Archer's Pass, because I'm pretty sure there was at least one side quest here. So we're going to go here first. Whole lot of enemies. Cool. So the first hub is going to be that village. You know what? I'm guessing 3 villages in this game. We'll see if I'm right.
Do you hear something flapping?
Just
what?
you?
That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've
the fact
got
that
company.
I'm that on par with the characters is kind of nuts. Oh, jackass! That's why I can fly with my other. Oh, hello. Ooh, there's a. All right, yeah. You're dropping more useful stuff now. All right. You take the high road, and I take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you. Making the highlight for this video is going to be fun. For this stream, I should say. I'm too used to my YouTube format. Yes! Oh man, there's a shitload of them! Whoa, where the hell did I go? What the? Hold up. I'm using my combo to travel upward. Can I? Yes! Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here yet, but this is so much fun. Love sequence breaking. Sequence breaking is awesome. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to be up here yet, but this is fun. Yes! Getting places where you're not supposed to be is always great. So H, heal, yep. That's what I forgot about from early in the game already. Ooh, we have a giant. Nice. Yeah, we can totally dodge these super easily. So totally getting there Oh wow. Totally getting the pattern. One of my abilities has to be crawl, because there's a second one of these I've seen. So that's gonna be a thing later. I can already tell. Ooh, wow. This is okay. Sure. 1,000 of flying things. Dude, what the hell? There's a million of them. Oh man, this is so much fun. Of all the games I definitely recommend, this is officially one of them now. I keep forgetting to press down, that's why that's like that. Down, down. There we go. Oh, I missed out all the enemies though. Down. Yeah, this is really tricky on the keyboard. Totally not mapped for keyboard traveling. Oh, also for a split second here, this is a glorious map here. The statues in the back and things. This is fucking gorgeous. Oh, yes, that's the kind of crap I was looking for. Big combos. Oh, hell! What the hell? How did I pull that off? Yes! Oh, there's a slime thing. Ah, lost my chain. Yeah, these chain hits are... The way my one friend described this to me is the chain hits are super satisfying, and God, they really are. What is that thing? Hear no evil, speak no evil, maybe? Oh, shit! That was a thing.
You really should have saved first.
Bombs, deadly creatures. Keep your distance.
Alright.
They will detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack.
I don't have ranged attack. Oh, she has a ranged attack. Okay. I've already forgotten. Oh, okay then. The statues are getting closer. Oh, I can totally get close and then walk away with these guys. Boom. Cupcakes. Gotta love the cupcakes. Oh yeah. I don't even have to use the range attack. I can get close and then run. That? No, not quite. Also, come on. Quit burning. Oh, this is fun. Oh, that was my own fault. That was dumb. Oh, come on! Heal, heal. Alright. Actually isn't. Man. I've got a cupcake. We'll eat the cupcake and some cinnamon rolls. Keep those equipped. Can't seem to go up any further. I lost my ability to. I totally want one of those swords too. That's the coolest thing with that spiky something on the side of that. Come on, break. Hey, I got a chicken. Mysterious wall chicken. Not quite what I thought that was going to be called, but totally appropriate. Yeah, there's totally a flying element to this that I'm way beyond where I should be. Oh, fuck! Actually, oh, you blocked me. Put out the fire. I'm not supposed to be here yet, I can already tell. But it's fun to explore. And... oh, come on! Really?! Unbelievable! Come on, how am I still on fire? Put out the damn fire. Really?! I used all my health items. No. Down. I don't want to... no. I want to go down, damn it. That's what I get for being ambitious. I gotta find a save point. I'm nowhere near one. God, there we go. Hey, I got a little bit of health back. Alright, we'll keep going. Not a full heal, but something enough. Enough to restore some crap. Nice to see them getting gold again as well. Yeah, I feel like with the right timing and a controller, you could really be way more intentional with what you do in terms of your attacks, but it's like primarily button mashing, for sure. But that fly attack does so much. Ori's got a similar thing, especially Definitive Edition, the new one, or the newish one. Because I've got both copies. I've got Definitive Edition and I've got the original. Definitive Edition added some really cool combos that weren't in the original. Hey there! Okay, you can actually punch me, alright. Wasn't sure. Wasn't sure at all. Actually really slow. Totally easy to predict, too. That's right, that's why I couldn't get there. More health, more health. Because I'm being very lazy with my health. Oh no. The map could use some improvement too. Yeah, it's a game, definitely a game with some quirks. For sure. Mixed feelings about all those game quirks here. Oh. Yeah, these chain hit combos are so satisfying. Yeah, mixed feelings about the game. Like, I love it, but I also have definitely some serious complaints. It's the one thing between indie games and like big box titles is that sometimes playtesting really does make a difference. And if you don't have people to playtest your game, it's like really like You missed something. Oh, man, that was awesome. I don't know how I did that. Getting better at that down strike, though. Resonance gems. I don't have... What are you talking about, resonance gems? Yeah, I'm not ready for this. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the village for a bit. And you apparently can then, once you're up to the map, go to different places, so... I think this is probably a good place to stop for today. I'm gonna go save, just so I'm sure I know where the hell I am. So this is really fun. This is gonna be a long experience, I can feel it. Definitely some future streams coming, definitely with this game. As far as exactly when I'll get to play, I don't know. I'm still kind of working on when I can get a good, solid amount of game streaming time going. Because I'm not sure yet. But this is a really cool game so far. Despite some minor complaints on my part, given art style and direction and layering of things. There's a lot to love about this game, and I'm really enjoying it thus far. For those of you watching, thanks for watching. For those of you just joining in now, sorry. But please go watch my playthrough with the Resonance. I gotta get to at least to some degree. I gotta get a save point. Honestly, like, I don't know where... Is there... There? Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Alright. So yeah, I want to try and wrap this up for today. If I can find a save point. Like, there's autosave, but like, I still gotta find a save point. Oh, now I'm back up here again. I feel like maybe I should... Maybe it wants me to go up here. But yeah, really cool experience this game. And, really fly with those chain hit combos. Come on, get off me. Bastard. Deal. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Save game. Yes. Yeah, Willie wants to have it both ways between either all keyboard or like all mouse, basically. Definitely more mapped for controllers. But yeah, this is a really fun game. I wish I could just play this for the rest of the afternoon, but I really can't. super fun. If you guys want to stay updated to when I'll be streaming next, please follow my Twitter account at CinderblockArts, and I will update there. Usually I only update like the day I'm streaming. I wish I was better at planning it out. Like, hey, I'll be streaming like 3 days from now, but it's always spontaneous. It's always going to be something like I'm streaming now. So, also if you're have a Twitch account, follow me on Twitch. I think at least to some degree you'll be updated when I'll be streaming. That way, it might only be when you're online, so it's a kind of a broken system. I'm also debating on whether or not to start a sort of a separate YouTube channel for my game streaming stuff, because I really enjoy doing this, and it's super fun, but it doesn't really belong on my art channel. So, anyone watching, if you have any comments regarding that, please let me know. Thanks for checking this out. Super fun, and I hope to be back with another stream sometime. I'm thinking this week, because this is a fun game. So thanks guys for watching. This has been Cinderblock Studios Plays Dust Part 1, and stick around for Part 2 coming soon, hopefully.